Hello, everybody. Our Lalit is here. However, she is unable to make noises yet. I didn't want to hold back. So you just keep working on that. I'll keep you on the screen so we can hear it if you come back in.
Okay.
And so
Sign out.
what I've got going here, I'm just going to put this up and see if your hashtag holiday is going to get you in the door for a reading. Lalit has a wonderful presentation scheduled for tonight. And so we're hoping that she gets her mic. Hi, SR. It's nice to see you. Get her mic on because it's going to be great. So I don't know how long we'll have for readings, but the president, she's been working on this for a long while. Let's try it now.
Can you hear me now?
I can't. Can anybody else hear her? Maybe it is. Oh, wait a minute.
My settings all look good. I'm good.
You might be. No. So I'm not sure what to say. She'll just keep looking for it. Okay. Hashtag holiday will get you in the door. And so you can hear Jenny, you can hear her?
Does someone hear me? I'm going to call
She says it's very, very low.
Very low. Okay. But she hears me. All right. That's something. Let me go to the settings and change the volume.
Okay, I can hear you too. I'm raising my volume up.
Okay.
I think we're in.
Volume is over. Is at 150? Is at 200 now?
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably a little too much.
I just raised it. From what it was. That's as high as I can raise it. You said it was low. That's as high as I can get it.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So Hypnicity says yes, she can.
You
can hear. She can hear.
That's amazing. I was thinking if you couldn't hear me, I could telephone you and my voice would come through the phone into your microphone.
That would be a good alternative. Absolutely.
I've done that before. So if you need that, my phone is right here and I have your number on my screen. If you want me to call you, I can. Let's get some input from some other people and see if everyone can hear me. I'm going to speak really loud. Is it coming out?
There's some background noise coming through. Let me just see something on your. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I think I might be able to edit your mic settings. No, it's all on. It's all on. All right. So it's all right. I think we're fine because people are saying that they can hear you.
I did change.
It's low. I can hear. Zelina. I'm sorry.
Is it better now or worse? I did change one little thing.
It's still like you're far away, but that's okay. We can hear a little bit, mostly. Okay. If people can, I can talk a little lower, quieter.
Turn my mic volume to max. Is that working?
Sure, it works for me. How about you guys? Wow.
I check my Logitech.
We're just checking here. Checking 1, 2, 3. All right. It's good to see you, Hypnicity. Kelly's here. Maria is grateful. Zelinda Donna. Selena Donna is here. Jenny in Virginia. So good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hypnicity. SR. I had mentioned you before. I just don't want to miss anybody. Hello, hello. So Marby is here. And Maureen was the first one. So she gets the cookie. How's everyone been? I mean, we've all missed you, Lalit.
And I missed you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see all of you again. It's fantastic. You beautiful people, all you light bearers out there. Welcome. And this group, we're comrades in arms here.
Yes.
And it's the thing we can put near the top of our gratitude list. We have this group to support us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can everyone hear Lalit? Hi, Sue Toffee. It's good to see you. Because you've got a fun thing to, she says, it's, Hypnicity. She says, I've been kind of cranky today. You go, girl. Sometimes it's just a cranky day. Don't apologize for it.
We'll touch upon that subject. Why it's happening. Touch upon it.
So Leah says yes. They can hear you. So Charlie is here. So the mic is.
Charlie, can you hear me?
Made up.
If I shout a little bit like this, is it more clear?
So Jenny in Virginia, her mic isn't on her headset.
No.
She has a.
Just to hear you.
Just to hear you.
It's in the camera.
So there's a mic somewhere else, but I understand. Oh, Maria says she's been irritable as well. Well, I think Lalit has the answers for us. So I'll let you go. Here we go. Thank you for being here.
So interrupt me if you are having trouble hearing me, and we'll figure out a solution. If it's not working, I can always call you, and you can put me on speakerphone to your microphone if the worst case scenario happens. From my end, there's nothing more I can change. All right, everybody. So we have a special program today. I'm going to give you a quick, brief summary of the topics we're going to include. They are just a moment to talk about 3i Atlas. It's at the closest distance to Earth today. Today's the closest it's going to get. Maybe that's why we're all cranky. No, and also we're having the last new moon of the year. The last new moon of 2025 occurs today. It happened just a few minutes ago. You're going to see it on the screen, and this is why we've been feeling this way, but we're ready to start the new life right now, right this minute. I mean, it really happened 15 minutes ago. For the culmination, the new moon is just beginning. Take a breath. We're going to breathe in that new moon. So that is also happening today. Now, Homer Simpson says there's no such thing as coinky-dink. We got both of those today at this moment. And if that's not enough for you, 2 days, we've got the solstice occurring on December 21st. 2 days. In the northern hemisphere, of course, it's the winter solstice. In the southern hemisphere, it's the summer solstice. And we've got some major planetary aspects going on. And we're going to touch upon all of these things. And there's just a lot happening. But wait, there's more, because I'm going to give you a very inspirational new message for the new year about the meaning of all these things. And we've got some useful, practical stuff that will help us go forward at this difficult, pivotal point in human history. So I'm going to give you some little clues of things you can do. We take a little bit of water, and then we'll jump right into it. So I'm going to call up the screen, but I'm thinking first take a moment to like and subscribe to Debra's channel, because after we get started, your mind's going to be completely blown, and mine too. We'll forget all about that. So like and subscribe to Debra, Grow Your Light, and if you can do it without trouble, I'm starting my channel up again this week. Couple of days. We're launching Astrology Vibrations. So, but I could send you, maybe I can send you guys an email so you'll know when it's happening. Or anyway, so we could, anyway, it's necessary we get those like and subscribe. I hate talking about it, but that's how we can continue to do this work. All right, so as I mentioned, today, December 19th, 2025, Three-Eye Atlas reaches the culmination, its closest point to Earth. Well, what is it anyway? What the heck? We've heard a lot of theories. So science really isn't sure. But we do know one thing for sure. It's coming from outside our solar system, from mysterious intergalactic origins. We know that. I believe it's not a spaceship. It does, however, have some sensors, extraterrestrial sensors attached so that our alien friends can study it to understand its true nature. That's all. It is not harmful. It is not something to be feared. Of that, I am positive. It is ushering in, from wherever it came, some cosmic energy, higher frequency, higher vibration, to give us a boost. It's like a little vitamin shot to boost our frequency, because our aim is achieving higher spiritual consciousness and raising our frequency. This is happening to everybody on Earth. Some are resisting that change. You see those people that are resisting, we know who they are. Yeah, they're easy to identify, right? Because of the red hats. Anyway, so moving on. Let's see. So today, now we're going to talk about the new moon, which happening today. It just occurred at 5:46 p.m. Pacific time. That was, 20 minutes ago. And it is the last new moon of 2025. I say good riddance to 2025. Can we all say that? Yay, good riddance. A hearty farewell to you. So I'm going to show you the chart. This is for 5:46 p.m. Pacific time. So the house positions will not be valid for you if you're in another place. That's the house position, but the planets would all be the same. The planetary geometrical shapes and everything is all going to be the same. So let's see here. I'm going to flash what you want to be looking at. There's a big stellium. A stellium is when you have a group of several planets, and we got 5 big ones in this place. Mercury, 10 degrees of Sagittarius. It's no longer retrograde, direct motion. All of these are direct motion now. Venus, 24 degrees of Sagittarius. All of these planets here that we're talking about right now are Sagittarius. Mercury, Venus, the moon, 28 degrees, and the sun, 28 degrees. After that, Mars is going forward in Capricorn. It has left Sagittarius and into Capricorn. We're going to talk about this, but notice that these planets are all very close together. The one leading the charge, the first one in the place, is Mars is leading the charge, with Venus at the exact center. It doesn't look like it because these 4 are squished together real close, but this is the center, the fulcrum. If you do the math to it, this is the central degree. Venus is the center. So we have Mars leading the charge, and Venus has the fulcrum, the mass, the weight of the center of this thing. So that Mars and Venus energies are both pulling their weight. We have a decent amount of aggressive pushing, and we have a lot of love. So this is a really interesting configuration. You'll notice that, okay, hold on a second. We're going to talk about this a little bit more, but let's just look around quickly, and then we'll go back to the Sagittarius meaning, because this is a Sagittarius new moon, and it's really important for that. The ruler of Sagittarius is found here Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruler of all of those things. And Jupiter, we know, is the planet of good luck, good fortune. It's in the rising sign of Cancer where it loves. It is retrograde and very powerful in this position. It's rising and has the Arabic part of good luck right in next to it. And it's the only planet all alone. Here it's in the eastern horizon, but you'll notice it's the only planet, this over here on this side. So it's like funneling all this power. It's a very powerful funnel. And remember, Jupiter is the epitome of expanding your horizons. And are you guys seeing the chart? I hope. If you're not, holler if it's not visible to you. I can't see what you're looking at. I hope you're seeing it. Anyway, Jupiter is the epitome of expanding our horizons, of optimism. So, hey, if you've been feeling grumpy, that's about to change because this new moon is just getting started. Just getting started. Optimism, the quest for truth. This is the focal point of this gigantic power flow. And Jupiter is ruling all of these other fire signs. Fire. Mercury in a fire position, Venus in a fire position, the moon and the sun, all fire, and the fiery Mars is in Capricorn, an earth sign. Now this in Capricorn adds the practicality and stability and structure building. No, not the grand gilded ballroom, not that structure. That ain't happening. I'm telling you that. Don't worry about the grand ballroom. It's not gonna go. It's not going to go. It's not a go. This is just, is not going on. And look at it as some like kind of comic relief. I mean, our planetary, our guides, our angels, and the beings that are assisting us from the other side do have a sense of humor, believe it or not. And this is something like that ballroom is like a great cosmic joke. I mean, think of the gilded ballroom, and it's just a symbol that is so out there that it's just ridiculous. So they have a funny sense of humor. So when it comes up, don't freak out. Don't get it. It's just kind of, to think of them hysterically laughing on the other side. You know, like they're at a play, they're at a bad movie, and they're all laughing at it. And they know that this is going to be gone soon. They're not laughing at us and our suffering, but they know, but they see the big picture. That's just a very passing thing. It will not happen. And so in history, the historians, will write about this time. No one will know about this ballroom because it didn't happen. All right, it's a non-thing. It's not a thing. Okay. So I want you to notice something about this whole stellium. It's all at the very end of Sagittarius and to the beginning of Capricorn. So all four of these planets, from Venus, Moon, Sun, and Mars, all are at what is known as the galactic center. This last degrees of Sagittarius and the beginning of Capricorn is the center of our galaxy, the cosmic center of the entire Milky Way. So any planets, guess what, in that place get, this is a cosmic significance. This is nothing that's passing or ephemeral. It's the same kind of symbol of the power of the three-eye atlas. It's a symbol of a unifying cosmic consciousness, all of this power. This is just, you may say, it doesn't look like it now. No, this is the start of the new moon. Hey, it's only been here for a few minutes. Give it time. This is the beginning of a new age. It's just the big inkling, and you're feeling the passing of the old and the entry of the new just beginning. So it's a symbol of unifying cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness, source, all that is, any name you want to give it. That's where these planets are all located, in that particular degree that shows the center of our galaxy. Now notice from that center of our galaxy, there's a little blue line here to Jupiter. That's a quincunx showing adjustment adjustment. Things are going to shift. Things are going to shift. This other sign for adjustment is going to Uranus. So we know Jupiter is all positive, good luck and good fortune and expansion. You know what Uranus is, because we've talked about it a lot. So whereas Jupiter is in the water sign of Cancer, empathy, sensitivity. See, Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer. The protective, nurturing sign, water sign, very sensitive, empathic, nurturing, motherhood. Whereas Uranus, the big drastic changing thing, is in Taurus. Now, you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus. And it is the sign here of brotherly love in the sign in Taurus, ruled by Venus. So you can expect this divine feminine quality to really come out, because we have this Taurus with Uranus and we have Venus over here in Sagittarius. This whole thing is a sign of this planet of brotherly love in the ruled by Venus, another sensitive sign. The divine feminine is rising, and it indicates the end of the king and rising of the people. Rising of the people, end of the king. Next to Uranus is Chiron. We have help, healing, help. Notice we're going around the wheel in a clockwise direction till we get back home to the new moon. So this is healing in Aries. So we have the beginning of healing, the beginning of the rising tide of the people. It's beginning to rise and sending out a lot of energy and healing frequencies. The next thing over is going to be Neptune and Saturn, and they're conjunct, as they have been for months and months and months, in Pisces. We know that Pisces is a very ethereal sign. It's not the plant. It's not a sign. Not normally an indication of stability and growth and concrete, down-to-earth things. But Saturn is there to give it that force, because it's not just pie in the sky, ephemeral. This is going to have structure to it. Saturn adds structure, down-to-earth grounding, and it's a symbol. This is a symbol here of the hero's quest, the search for the Holy Grail. In this case, it's the search for the essence of the Sagittarius. Look at all these squares going over to Sagittarius. This is the challenge. The challenge. It's a difficult energy. This is what we're striving for. The challenge is to arrive at the Sagittarian goal, which is truth. Holy Grail is the search for truth. And on the inner plane, your psychic vision, the quest to create it, build it, and Saturn gives you the structure to build something on the earthly plane that represents cosmic truth, higher truth, the higher value. So this is not an easy quest. And humans have tried it before. The people in Atlantis didn't quite make it over the wave, but this time people are going to make it. And it's this new moon that you're seeing is the real beginning of the new phase. And I haven't seen a beautiful chart like this. Every time we're together, we're going, oh my gosh, this and that. This pointing to the future is something so beautiful. It is something so hopeful, and so it's rebirth. And remember that now we're coming into the darkest night of the soul. The solstice is the longest night, the darkest night, and no accident that the church came about when they had to get it. The Catholic Church, when it first started getting set up, they had to come up with a date for the birth of Christ, and there was no real date. They didn't know when the star appeared, etc. They chose the solstice time as the period of the darkest night of the soul. That's where we are right now. We're approaching the darkest night. It's still not here yet. We've got a couple more days for the darkest night, and then we begin solstice added to this energy of the new moon. You will be reborn, and you are going to search your inner depths to root out all the old beliefs that no longer serve you. We just talked about Neptune and Saturn. We're going to move to the final planet in this parade. Here is Pluto. Pluto, you know, governs hidden things. It governs dark things. It governs death and rebirth. It governs wonderful, beautiful things like the digestive tract, in particular, the process of elimination, eliminating the old, CRAP. This is where it goes. So this is elimination. So this is the point where we are now in the Indian, that is the East Indian tradition, calls it Kali, the Kali Yuga. This is the force of destroying the old in order to rebuild the new, which is a purging process. Okay, you have to, in this purge, for each of us, we are to be reborn. You must root out your old beliefs that no longer serve you. This can be very difficult. It's not easy because we can have hidden beliefs we're not even aware of, and psychological blocks maybe that were instilled to us by our families when we were children. Maybe our parents had ideas that they convinced us of when we were impressionable, and it's very hard to get rid of those things. We might not even be recognizing them. So you've got to dig deep to do this purge. It's time to grow out of that old shell, shed the old, and find the true you, the real you, the real you that might be hiding inside a protective shell. Time to step out and become that real you. Be true to your own self for the very first time. Search your soul to find your true mission, your true life path. The fact is, you are here. You made a choice to be here. Why would you do such a crazy thing? I don't know. You have to search yourself. Why are you here? You did make the choice. It's self-evident because you are here. That's a fact. And it is the soul contract you made before birth to be here at this difficult time of choice. That means you're a soldier, because no weaklings are not going to are not surviving this in the best way. You made a choice. And this is a big show time. So it's time for the great reveal and for you to begin to live your dream by becoming the real you for the first time. And only you can take that beginning, make a step of commitment. You have to find the courage in yourself to take that first step. Today's the day to start really considering that. Those people who are not the light bearers, they're not making the choice. There are people that will not make that choice to go forward, and as always, life doesn't end where it's eternal, so you get another shot at it again. Personally, I don't want to go through this again, so I hope not, but you do get another shot. So life is eternal, and the choices that we made here were to learn certain lessons and grow and experience things in certain ways. And these particular choices are hard. I mean, it's like being kind of in a horror movie, like Thriller or something. But the energy of Earth is now evolving. It's changing vibration. This 3-eye atlas, this new moon here, the solstice, are all coming together at the same moment in time and infusing us with like an injection, a shot of vitamin, saying, okay, here's some help to get you over this hump, over this little hill here we got to climb to get to the new point in evolution. The Atlanteans were almost there, but they didn't quite make it. I think many of us here were there also. Didn't quite make the grade, but this is humanity's chance. We have passed the tipping point. We have passed the tipping point. So it's a given, and we are on the path. We're going to make it. So this is a powerful moment. This new moon, you have to set your intentions. You'll never get a better time than now. In fact, there is no other time than now, right? There's the here and now. That's really it. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will never come. So take advantage of this now. Take that step. Be firm in your commitment. And you've seen that this last planet that we had was Pluto. That it was around just like this at America's. Was it here in Aquarius like it is today? At this every 200. it's really a long time that Pluto is in this, like 250 years to go around. And it was in a similar kind of configuration, but not exactly the same during the Civil War. But both of those times in America, there was a revolution of the people rising up. And that is the key word here. People are saying, hey, you know, it took a little bit of, often Americans might be maybe not kind of complacent or not noticing about what's going on, but we can't help but notice this one. And we've been given the gift of this great person that will go unnamed, who is making the contrast clear to us. The contrast is clear, and we are seeing things that happened that when our nation was founded and the revolution and also the Civil War, we had problems. Societal norms included slavery, women not having voting rights, and things of this nature were deeply ingrained in our history. And it's taken this destructive force of Pluto, the destroyer, in the Indian tradition, Kali, the great destroyer, to root out all the last vestiges of these antiquated traits that no longer serve us. And we're heading toward a humanity that will be concerned with the rights of all people, with the help of our cosmic brothers up in space, our space brothers. We're going to be given a lot of help. And next year, the Cosmic Brothers will be easing us into a very gentle first arrival, sometimes called the Great Disclosure. Next year, probably toward the end of 26, it'll begin gradually in a way that won't be shocking or terrible to people. And some people might not even notice it, but it's going to begin to pick up speed gradually, so that eventually, it's a long process, it doesn't take a day, but the target for completing this whole cycle, say it would be 2050, it's really not out of sight. Try 2050, when we have arrived at something so unbelievable and unimaginable now. At that point, we will have global peace, health innovations, because the ETs know things about health that we can't even imagine. Climate and pollution control, the end of world hunger, etc., etc. For all that to come to pass, we have to eliminate the garbage before that can come about. Eradicate, completely purge the negativity before this new society based on higher principles and truth can come to pass. We can't build it on rooted with a bunch of garbage that we have here. So we have this wonderful leadership that's making us see clearly the contrast. So everybody has to make a choice. This is a time of choosing. We see what you do not want, what does not work for humanity, and then we choose the higher goals and aspirations. We're not interested in having a powerful oligarchy or a tyrant. We're aiming for equanimity, equal rights for everyone. Those people who don't choose that, well, they can go on their way and go through it again at some point. That's okay. That's all right too. We have to respect everyone, their choices. Everyone gets to make a choice here. Those people that don't choose what you don't choose, well, that's okay. You won't be seeing them for so long, and at a certain point, they'll be just not part of your life. But what we have here is a beautiful chart to be thankful for. This chart for today and for this week is the beginning of the new life of humanity. And that doesn't mean to sit back and be easy. Don't confuse it with it's okay to be lazy and take action. It's not that. The key words for this chart are joy, expansiveness, brotherhood, compassion, empathy, and the beginning of that as a way of life for humanity, of just daily life. It seems like we're a long way away, but pretty soon, people will be looking back at this time and saying, wow, those people really had a hard task, but they did it. And this is what is happening now. So if you've been feeling cranky or something, I would say that this sun setting, and the sun is entering Capricorn. This is a time to be serious. And Venus in Capricorn, this is a time that serious things are being built. In not just in society, but in your personal relationships also. Maybe things that were okay for you years ago are no longer okay because you've evolved. But this year of chaos and destruction with the Doge that began last January, this year is coming to a close. And it's on the way out. The person who initiated it, name will go unnamed, but the person who initiated all this is on the way out. And of this, I am 1000% sure. He say it's 1000%. He's finito. Began to phase out and will be gone. Just have faith in that. And the main thing here is that we're going to be building structure and stability, things that will endure and last. So we have to do that with this little bit of difficult thing. You have to, but here's something I really want you to take to heart. The first step, and this is where you're going to take charge of your own life, and you're going to take charge of it and have a new happy life immediately, starting now, starting this moment. Start with personal responsibility and accept this fact. You were born here, you chose to be here, and the universe is a mirror. You have the power to control the image you see in that mirror. You can be smiling and you'll see smiles and happiness on your face. Or if you choose to have an upside down smile like a frown and be grumpy, then what will happen around you will mirror that. Because believe me, it seems strange, but this is how the universe works. It is not what happens around you that matters, but how you feel and react to those things that determines how your life is going to go. So if you can see something around you, like it seems to be crumbling, the universe, the country is falling apart. If it seems to be crumbling around you, it's right when adversity strikes, you need to have the strength that there is to know there is a challenge underneath. And I don't want to say something so frivolous as when you get lemons, make lemonade, but that is the essence of the argument. If only you can maintain a positive attitude, look for the lesson, always ask yourself, what is the lesson in this? What future good can come of this for me? What future good can come out of this? Then if you have that attitude, no matter what happened, it will have an eventual positive effect in your life in concrete terms. We're not talking things that are abstract. Good things will come to you when you keep that attitude that these chaotic events around you look just crazy. If you have a positive attitude, knowing this is all going to fall into place and keep the faith, then good things will pass to you. And if you would just practice this for a few days, you're going to start seeing changes in your daily life, because this is the law of the universe, and it just happens that way. That's the way it works. So keep positive, focus on that, and it will turn out to be good circumstances. So how can you do that? Well, when it looks really crazy and upsetting around you, well, there's a few things here that you can do. Take a simple one, that breathing exercise I taught you, where you inhale slowly 4 counts, hold for 7, and breathe out for 8 seconds. So it's 4 in, 7 to hold, and 8 flowing out. That resets your vagus nerve, so your body begins to get physical hormones in your system that will make you feel better. Then have your gratitude bucket, the things that you want to be grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for my kitties, the things that make you feel happy that you're grateful for. It can be something small, beautiful flower that you just saw. A sunset here in Las Vegas was so beautiful a minute ago, I could want to cry. It was so beautiful to just see that. And look in your heart, put your hand on your heart center, one hand on your heart, tap your heart, put your other hand up on your third eye center, tap a little bit in there, and focus on love. What brings love into your heart. And those practices will, believe it or not, allow you to experience happiness in the moment. No matter the life can be crumbling around you, and you can still feel happy. And it's that happiness that counts, because that creates your experience. It's not the other way around. People think that experiences control how they feel. No, it's how you feel that controls your experience. Remember that. how you feel changes what you experience, and that is the way it actually works. So I just want to close by saying this is kind of a thought that came to me just before showtime, and I was thinking about the birth of Christ, and it brought me to thinking about my own experience with childbirth. And I don't know if, as I had childbirth, I experienced childbirth in Rome, and maybe it was more medieval in that period, which was 1980, I don't know, but I remember what happened because I wanted to have a completely natural childbirth. I insisted on, I found a doctor that would go for that. It was a female doctor, and she promised me it would all be all natural, no drugs involved. So I remember what happened just before I really went into hard labor, and the nurses took me into the bathroom and administered, don't get grossed out, please, a horrific enema, what you call a colonic. That's the image of Pluto here, the enema, the colonic, the intestinal tract of getting rid of the poo-poo. And that was what would happen before you could go into birth. So this is where we are now. The birth of Christ consciousness is arriving. We have the solstice in a couple of days. Right now, unfortunately, we're in the enema phase. Remember, I said I was going to tell you why you're feeling grumpy. This is why. We're feeling grumpy. We're in the enema, colonic phase. We know that is very icky, disgusting, painful, horrible, whatever. I thought I was going to die. That was worse than the birth itself. So, we have to get rid of all the poo-poo. We're in that. But believe me, the Christ consciousness is coming to us. And when we look back, we are not even going to remember that moment of the enema, because you have this beautiful baby there that is taking away all of the pain, and that's all that matters now, and you'll forget about the enema part that we're going through now. So it will pass, no pun intended, and we're all going to be fine. Keep hanging on to that idea, because it is written here. This is so clear. And this is the very beginning. It's not going to happen in one day. These are the baby steps. But have faith, because you can create your own environment and your own happiness by the use of your own mind. And you be happy, and good things will come. That's the rule. So don't forget that. Hang on to that. And we're in this together, and we're going to make it through. You can see the signs, right? You can see it. And there we have it.
Wonderful. Where have you been? We see the chart.
I am.
There you are.
I'm right here in front of Willow, my little baby. There she is.
She's there.
She's there. Linksy was there all day, but he got out. He's been on a diet, and now he can get up there. He couldn't get up there before. Now he can. He was there. I'm not going to get to see him, but.
Well, we had. I've got to write some stuff down. We've got Marby and Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Chiaku is third session. Ness is fourth, and I believe it's Venus. Venus is gave me a donation as well.
Oh, Venus, you're in exaltation right now. Venus is in a beautiful spot.
Okay, Jenny.
For a day like today, we're celebrating Venus all over the place.
Just a minute. Exciting message for us. So was it? It was Venus, and then Jenny. Did you send one as well? Sorry.
I unfortunately closed your screen of the StreamYard. It's here somewhere, but I can't.
Yeah, it's on the right. I've got it.
It's somewhere here. I'll find you in a minute.
I'm going to start these readings really quick.
Okay.
As soon as I can.
I went over, didn't I?
I send it by PayPal. Okay.
I had to say it. It's been building up on me all these weeks. I didn't see you, and this is a big
I have. Thank you, everyone. You are so nice. Maria, we're taking, okay, Venus, I've got you. question. So we have had hypnicity. You'll withdraw your question. I hope I can get to it. You started out the day crabby, and I sure don't want this to add to it. You'll withdraw your question. God bless you. Anyway, and yes, you can certainly contact me, Maria, to book a private reading. We can address all that you have concerns about. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions to go. And let's go in order. We've got Marby sent a super sticker. Thank you very much. And you would like a general reading. I love my general readings for sure. That was a great presentation too. Reminded us that and gave us all that good news about going.
That is epiphany.
Make sure you're closer enough to your microphone.
Okay, yes, good news. That's what Advent is.
Good news.
Good tidings.
That's good. We've got, the first card out, Marby, blessings to you, is the swords. So we're going to talk about your thinking. And I do have this up and down motion for you, it feels like. So in other words, the reverse five of cups is telling me that you're kind of over guilt and remorse. Remember, I always talk about stinking thinking. You're sort of over that, but then it goes back into the 6 of Wands being reversed. You're not feeling as proud of yourself, that you feel that there's not a bounty. Knight of Pentacles reverse, and there's no bounty coming your way, but at least you're not arguing with people. 5 of Wands reverse, that's good. Let me tell you, there is a sweet surprise coming for you with the Page of Cups coming in. Some fresh, new love, emotion, and it is going to be in a way that's going to remind you of starting again, refreshing, and how you can make sure you see this, because it is synchronizing up to be in your favor coming up, Marmy. How you can make sure that you see it and take advantage of it is to just being grateful. When you're grateful for things, all of a sudden more things come in to make you feel grateful. So it looks like you're doing well. You're I hate to say fighting the dragon, but because I kind of like dragons, but it's sometimes, especially in the holidays, we kind of go up and down with our emotions, feeling good one minute and kind of rotten the next. But we are here for you, Marby, and I'm so glad you come in and see us all the time. The next one is Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. I love that picture of you. I wish I had hair color like that. So you did type in your birth date, because your question is, how will 2026 go for you? And I got to tell you, your personal year is the same as your life path number. So you're a 5 life path number, and you're going into 2026 as a 5, the restlessness of a 5, that you want to do something, you want it's something to take off. And so there's going to be a lot of momentum in that direction. This year was a little cumbersome for you because it asked you to chop wood, carry water. And the last thing a 5 life path wants to do is chop wood, carry water. But it's necessary for you to ground yourself for the next phase. Also going forward, it looks like there is a new love or a deepening of the love you already have with the 2 of Cups. So I know this, when I do tarot, we're not looking at the entire year. I'm looking more of the energy that's happening around you right now. And for, let's say, the next couple of weeks, there does seem to be either a new love coming in, or or a deepening of the one you have already. And it is good because isn't it interesting? I have the four of cups saying, you're kind of ready for something that can be exciting, but not weird exciting.
Astrology backs up what you just said. The astrology says exactly the same.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. 7 of Cups tells me that there's going to be some creativity coming your way. So please keep yourself open for that. You're going to feel restless and maybe even impatient. I don't want to encourage that, but it's inevitable because that's what the numbers are saying. The vibration is going to be. Just go ahead and act. Do something. Don't. It's not a trap. You're not in a cage like 2025 has been.
Zen, this is for Strawberry. It's the Zen of motorcycle racing.
Oh. She says, oh, a new love. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Yes.
She has a Harley.
She has a Harley. So you heard it here, Strawberry.
Yeah.
You got a cool biker coming your way.
No, she has the Harley. She's
the
cool
she has the Harley. Okay, well, I got to tell you, the 5 is going to help you do that.
Motorcycle, Deborah.
And I'm looking here for I think I just saw the Chia Aku had a question. I'm looking, I don't see it. I've been looking for you. I did request a question. Since I can't see it right off the bat here, my sweet, thank you so much for your donation. Are you here in the room? You can go ahead and, oh, she has a Triumph. She does ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, I know she does.
You knew that? You knew that?
Yes, I was kidding.
We can hear you.
I meant literally. I'm going to change a setting.
No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's fine now. Don't change anything. Just hold still. You sound great. So,
okay.
And she was saying, no, Harley is going to the dark side.
I didn't remember the brand you had, so that was the first word that came to mind. I didn't mean to infer the dark side.
No, I don't know if is a Triumph a Harley. I don't know.
No, it's a motorcycle.
It's a motorcycle.
Other model,
right.
Another brand.
Okay,
another brand.
Okay. Well, I'm looking here on the live for Chiaku, and I don't see the question. So I'm going to give you a general reading. My favorite. Oh, interesting. Marby says, yes, I had a moment today, but everything came out good. Yeah, I know those moments, and you handle them well. You really do. A general reading. Thank you so much, Gia. You do handle them well. Hello, Mary. It's good to see. She does have a cycle, and she was a teacher. Love Sharon. Oh, I love that. So we want a general. First card out is a major card. So we're talking about what spirit, getting close to spirit, that type of thing. So the next one is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is interesting. This is where it gets, I want you all to stay with me here because I don't want to be misunderstood. Right here, it looks like you might be bummed out a little bit. All right. But it all works out. So do I come in and tell you what you're bummed out about and then it all works out? Or understanding that whatever hardship you're going through or whatever you're going to face in the next couple of weeks or something, if you get bummed out, you're going to make all the right choices. That's why you have like psychic intuitive readings to say, what's coming up so I can choose wisely. I'm here to say, you're going to choose what wisely. And here's why. I've got the reverse Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always good news because it's always moving. When it's reversed, it just means you wish it would hurry up and get upright. It represents the ups and downs of life in general. Also, I have the 9 of Wands saying, upright. It says, don't give up, success is right around the corner. And right now you're thinking, maybe I should just let go of everything. Maybe I'll just go ahead and give up. It looks like what you would be giving up if you did would be a new way of movement. I've got the Page of Wands. So it would be this new idea that you had upon yourself. What happens though, how you deal with this without my advice, without anybody's advice, how you deal with this is you go straight to God. You go straight to spirit. Whenever you feel rotten or feeling that life is doing you bad, I've got the Hierophant. Now your spiritual work has moved into the Hierophant. Let me explain. The Hierophant is in the deck explaining the man-made traditional religion. I categorize spiritualism, Wicca, hoodoo, magic, voodoo, all of that is a tradition on our earth. So wherever you're plugged in at, you're doing it right. Your rituals are right. Your thinking is right. And there is love coming in with the Knight of Cups. And so that's going to be coming in right away. So basically, if we never talked, you're gonna end up really on the right side of everything because you're doing everything right. Spirit is just acknowledging that maybe you might be a little bummed out every now and again, but they're with you, and you have great counsel in them. Bless you, and leave you with that, sweetheart. Uh-oh, somebody says, sorry for your loss. Venus. So, Strawberry says, Venus said, my stepson who passed in 2006 at age 13 frequently rides with me with his dog. I love
Oh,
that.
beautiful. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yes.
I love that so much. Definitely.
Oh boy, that's beautiful.
And I'm going to move quickly.
Ride with the wind, right?
Yeah. Ness. So Ness is, Ness, I don't know if, I'm sure everyone knows this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Ness, I'd love you to put your channel in or your contact into the chat. She has a wonderful astrology business. And she said, most of my astrology calendars have been shipped out today. How do people feel and react when seeing them? And do you see me producing them all year for 2026? First one first. I see yes. The answer is yes. They are delighted with your effort.
Yay, Ness, that's great.
Yeah.
I want to get me one.
Aces are always good news, always good news. And you have the ancient wisdom that people need to hear right now with Judgment coming in. Another ace with the movement forward. So you're doing everything right and clear. With another King of Swords, there's clear answers here. Let me move into the year round. Ooh, and wouldn't you know it, I've got the 3 of Wands, you looking clearly into the future. So is right-minded a word or a phrase? Right-minded,
yes.
Right-minded. Because, and also with the faith, we've got the Star card. And also it looks like you'll prosper with the Knight of Pentacles. But the only but, which is the reversed moon, telling me my first impression is that someone's going to ask of you more than they're going to take advantage of your good nature. I think maybe there might be something like that coming through. So because of your generous nature, that's the only bet I see. And it looks quite nice, quite promising. So I do wish you well. Were you able to write down your the right side of history, right footing? Yeah, I love that. Thank you. And, yes, empower.
Congratulations, Ness. You're way ahead of me. I've been chopping wood and carrying water, and I've been telling Deborah I've got to get a newsletter out to everybody, and I haven't done it. You're doing better than me. Congratulations on that. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah. So Nest was saying, okay.
That's hard work.
Let me put this up.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. We appreciate that. So email astrologyness with 3 S's at gmail.com to be added to her newsletter. That's nice. Well, we want to support everybody for sure. And we want to support you, Lalit, too. You carry the torch for astrology as well. And when you contact Lalit, she has a package as well. It's like, I feel that astrologers are great teachers, and they really are sincere, very sincere in wanting you to know yourself well enough to choose wisely. And when you choose wisely, you have a good life. Yes.
You said the magic word, Deborah. Astrology is not about how stars influence you. No, it's the process of knowing yourself. The stars are symbols of the energies that are living within you. And so you get to know what your energies are within. You can see yourself more clearly. It's not influence from the outside. So it's a process of know thyself. And I wanted to remember to be sure and say those words, and I forgot. So thank you for saying them. That's because that is what astrology is really about, knowing yourself and using know yourself to the most propitious way. You put the energy flowing in the way that's in your best interest, and the times that are in your best interest, you can see it more clearly to act with more personal power and get better results. But it's just about knowing yourself, not about any outside influence. It's you that's the center of it.
I got Venus. Venus, are you Jenny? No, you're not. Just a minute. You're a 4 personal year. I've got one more. I think I need Jenny too. What does the first 6 months look like for me? Let me just do your numbers. So you're going into a 4 personal year. And when people say, what does next year look like for me? It's how you manage your personal year the year before. So this year, 2025, was your 3 personal year. If you allowed yourself enough creativity and communication, speaking with authority and knowledge, if you allowed yourself time to live that in that, your 4 personal year is going to be easy peasy. Let me look at your.
Can I say something about Venus's chart? Venus, look here. This is where Saturn is right now. Saturn is in the sign of Pisces, and it's been there you have been suffering with that for a couple of years. When Saturn is sitting on your sun, that is really feeling like Sisyphus. It's it's a real feeling of struggle and fighting, swimming against the current. It's a real struggle, but you're about to feel a liberation from that. I don't have your chart in front of me, but I can see that much. I don't know what you have around that, but you've been doing that, and you're ready for a release. Easier time.
Yes. So so you are a 32-5 life path. And so you have an underlying restlessness in general more than the average person. So if you can just understand that as being this low level tension, because there you want to be moving. I see you have your dog there, right? And so you make a commitment to that dog or your loved ones or your husband or girlfriends or whatever. You make a commitment to a something, and there is no crossing it. You will always be there for them. But underneath, it's like, I don't want to get your push pull, because I don't want to get trapped by this, because I still want that freedom to be able to order something different and not have everyone say, but you've never done that before. You know, that tension that happens. Oh, she's right. Yeah, of course she's right by you. She's your heart person. So the fourth personal year is all about time is on your side. So if you could enjoy the thought that time is on your side while that underlying current is there. When you're in a relationship, I don't know if you're married or if you want to get married or have a relationship. I don't know what, but, or even a girlfriend or something like that, to go out with. When you have that, you want to make sure that there's enough room. Single for 5 years. People ask me about that, and they say, why have you been single so long? I said, just lucky, I guess. I mean it. This is the best. Yeah. COVID was my best friend for those years. Anyway, so, but if you are interested in that, the thing is that what, if I may be so bold, is the thought of having a person have expectations of you and you follow up with feeling obligated to that is jail. You had it horribly when you were young. You felt confined and you were limited on what you do. So you're very, very bright as well. So sometimes when you were a kid, just saying, you can say yes or no on this, but as a kid, you know, some of the older folks just didn't allow you to win enough, right? And so you're constantly trying to do that. Some parents just let the kids win all the time. I think that's great. I would have loved to have experienced that. But some parents have that kind of thing. And so then you're trapped in your emotions around it. And so that's where you get this spiral. He says, I love my freedom and solitude. Yes, yes, yes. So what you built, like the first 5 years, let's say, of the 9-year cycle. The 1 year is you have an idea. Let's say I'm going to talk about authors. So I had an idea for a book, and what I'm going to do with it. The 2 personal year allowed me to figure out what genre, if I'm going to have someone draw the pictures, if I've got, you know, who I'm going to work with, acquire a publisher or whatever. So that's the 2 personal year. You have the relationships that way. The 3 personal year is actually writing the damn thing and getting it down on paper. The 4th year is all about editing it and proofing it and refining it. 5 year is when you launch and then travel with book signings. That's sort of how it goes. So if you've she says, gotcha. So if you've attended to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd years, you're going to be fine in your 4th year. Just take what happened this year, your creativity, and it's going to be anchored into the world if you would like to see that happen. Yeah.
Can I tell something that I see as a synchronistic symbol for all of us that happened before the show that I didn't even tell you because we were getting started and I didn't have time to mention it, but I'd like to mention what happened. When I tried to sign in today, everybody, there's the last step of signing in is typing in your name on this little blue thing. It says in the corner, Jupiter. And what happened was my computer would not allow me to type in my name, Astrology Vibrations, no matter what I did. So I thought, let me try, I'll paste something, I'll copy and paste. So I went to the only word I could see, which was like manifest. And I copied that and I pasted it in the block, and out popped Jupiter. I did not type that. I did not paste that. I don't know how the devil it got there, but that's what popped up, Jupiter. And I think that's our symbol of the week, because Jupiter is expansion, positivity, joy, happiness, and all good fortune. And that came up. I did not type it. It was the only thing I could get to show in that screen, and it was the thing that allowed me to enter the room. And it was so weird when it happened. I went, wow. And it was too weird to even tell Deb, because we didn't have time because the show was starting. That is such a weird synchronistic event.
I
just
love that.
found that
I love that a lot.
weird, and it's really appropriate to what happened.
Okay. Thank you for writing this, Venus. This year was the first year stepping into my creativity. Yes, that I didn't even know I had. So you're going to be blown away by next year on how you personally move into and expand that creativity. So,
absolutely. Here.
Yes, yes. Now, Jenny in Virginia, I have a donation from you, but I don't have a question. So I would love, I didn't see a question, I'm sure you put a question in. Yes, I did get your donation, Jenny, but I don't have your question. I love this stuff. I just love this stuff. So I want to make sure I have a question from you, Jenny. If it's just if it's just a general, that'd be cool. And I'm sorry I was late getting to the telling you I got there. You're welcome, Venus. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'd love to know what's coming for me in the beginning of the year. I love that 7-11-61, because that's 61 is a 7. 7-11-7. General is great. So now I can't help but do some of the numbers, though. So here we go.
On down here to Vegas, Jenny. It's your turn. I live in Henderson. Just gotta come visit.
I think I told you this before, but your personal year is always the same as the universal year. So you add 7 and 11, which is 7, 8, 9, right? And you add 1, which is 2026. So that's the one personal year. That's the one universal year as well. Strangely, sheep weighed 7 pounds 11 ounces at birth. I think, yeah, you guys should go out. I'll give you some money to gamble. You do it, because I don't.
Let's go.
Going to talk about
Jupiter. You know, I heard something. I learned something that I never learned. It was so strange to me. Edgar Cayce's previous reincarnation was a gambler on a riverboat down the Mississippi. Before he was, that is so strange to me. I found that. I thought that's really odd.
Oh, that was in his writings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's so strange. I wouldn't have ever guessed that. I only learned that recently. And I learned about him from my grandma when I was in elementary school. I read every book that was available at the time.
Really? That's cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know about that. Edgar Cayce, Jenny was saying. She didn't know about that. So, Jenny, I have wands. So, Spirit wants me to talk about your movement, how you move in life, how you don't move in life. But the message after that pointer is the reverse 3 of wands. When it's upright, you have a clear vision of your future. And it's come in reverse. Just nothing broken. It's just that you're not going to say what's what until you get to it. That also is pointing to a new way, a page of pentacles reversed. So I think behind that, I don't know where I'm going just yet. There is a new prospect to a new foundation for something tangible. So a new project, a new way of making money, a new way of creating wealth for another person. Also, what's here's another thing about it. We've got the nine of cups reversed. The upright is wishes fulfilled. Do you think reverse is no wishes fulfilled? No, it doesn't mean that at all. Not in this case. What it does mean, come back. So what it does mean is that you're just laying low. You don't know what your wishes are to be fulfilled. You're still wondering what you're going to do in the future. Now, you know that your spirit guides aren't allowed to tell you what to do. They're only allowed to give you impulses towards something you can choose. So, I'm here again to tell you, you will choose wisely. So again, time is on your side at this time, because I see the 8 of Swords reversed. That's a wonderful card to be reversed, because you're feeling free enough to move into something. What is that something? Again, I have the Hierophant. So I believe getting in touch with your spirit guides, you might have an impulse. I'm not saying this is it, because I don't want to be your psychic here. I just want to, because you want this, you being not clear about your future is keeping you free. So I don't want to talk you into something, but it looks like it will come in the form of spirit really giving you impulses that you need to do. And when it's kind of this, it's not even in shadow. I see you being truly at peace, not knowing what the future brings, because you don't want to throw your hand or show your hand on anything. So she says it's spot on. I'm glad. So being in this pause is very positive for you, and you will choose wisely, it looks like, because this pause is giving you, wait a minute, you're dragging your feet of starting your YouTube channel. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. No, you're not dragging your feet. You're at the timing is perfect. So understand that it's a catch-22. You don't really know who you are on YouTube until you start YouTube. You can have a good idea. Well, I'm going to be a tarot card reader, and I'm going to teach people. I'm going to do readings. But before you've done it on YouTube, it's like, I don't know if that's me. So stay loose on that. Start your channel. Tell us all about it. And so we can go and support you and applaud you. So until you find out who you are inside YouTube. So the lack of, she says, the lack of confidence, Donna Marie, is helping me so much. Good. Yeah. And it's going to be scary. It's going to feel too much. You're going to shake. You're going to lose. Well, I lost sleep before I started doing it because I was stage fright stuff. But I knew as I stumbled along, I knew that it would get easier and quicker. And I just prayed I wouldn't embarrass myself too much before I got that confidence. So we are here.
Jenny, just by the fact that you exist and you are who you are, means cosmically that there are people who are waiting to receive the gift that you have to give. So don't deny them the ability to get that gift from you, because they're out there waiting for you. And just look at it like that. The people who need to hear your message will get it. And don't be shy. I've been working on mine, trying as hard as I can. I'm doing it now, right now. This is a perfect time. Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hi, Linda de Gonzalez. Hello.
I gotta ask a question. When I was doing my presentation, I could not see the StreamYard screen. Now that I see it, everything is reversed. Was it reversed for the whole show? The words, like the astrology and everything, was it all backwards? Like I'm looking at now? No?
No.
I'm glad I didn't see that. I would have freaked out.
No, I think it looked just fine. Absolutely.
Okay.
But yeah, Mary was watching. See, you could put it upside down for me, and I think I would know.
Well, I
So,
don't
but
know.
we've got experts here that will tell you.
Okay, because when I'm looking at the StreamYard screen, everything is reversed.
Well, I'm mirrored. So when I hold up my cards, the writing is backwards, but I like to have mirrors so it doesn't look like I'm looking off to the side as I'm talking to you. So anyway, it's something like that. Well, bless you and leave you with that. And did you want to stick around, Lalit, for just a little while longer?
Yeah, I want to make a test. I have an idea on the microphone. I want to test when nobody's here so we can't, so I don't screw everything up. I want to test something.
Okay. So that's after. I was thinking.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy what?
Happy New Year's coming up.
Yeah.
It's not far. So, plan for the big bang here. It's going to be.
Everyone has that excitement for something new. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's happening.
Whoops. What's going on here? Just a moment, please. I just have to do something else. Nope.
Ooh.
No. Wait a minute. What's going on here? There it is. Okay. We're here. I'd like to draw a few people out so I can give quick reading to it. These readings are just going to be generals and quick because, thank you, Jenny. She said, great live. Thank you both. You're welcome, sweetheart. And so I'm just going to go ahead and flip the switch so people who did not donate would have a chance to have a little fun here.
Good idea.
And we have Leah. If you're still here, just say, hey, hello. I'm going to draw again. SR is here. I hope, yeah. Even if you're not, I'm going to give a little bit of a reading here. And then you can see it on the replay. Hypnicity, she left. But I kind of wanted to look into her grumpiness. We'll just talk about her behind her back. She won't mind, maybe. Selena
Donna.
All right. So we're back in business, remove this, come back into big form. There we are.
Donna means woman in Italian.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Donna, woman.
Donna.
The female, yeah.
Interesting.
A donna.
Yeah. I've got such a universal community here. It's international.
Like divine feminine.
Yeah, donna. I love that. So Leah, I've got you. The very first card out is feeling trapped. So we've got, you might be feeling trapped with the 8 of Swords. Don't worry though, because it's right around the corner. You'll have the upright 3 of Wands saying that you might feel trapped, but all of a sudden this expansive view is coming in. And no, it's not going to be, I have the reverse Hierophant, meaning that you don't have to meditate too long for it. You don't have to do your rituals. You don't have to work at this revelation. The 3 of Wands is just going to burst in. You will feel much more stable with the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles means you're already, whatever you choose to do in your future, you're already an expert in it. SR. I've got, excuse me. I always get this for you and I love it. I've got the the Empress for you. For SR. This is great. Now, I also see the 10 of Wands reversed, which is a very good sign. The 10 of Wands upright means that you're taking on other people's work, and other people may not even ask you for it. You might carry a burden like a worry for someone. I'm worried about someone, that type of thing. It looks like you're shedding that. You're not taking on everything, which is great. I have got 2 wand cards that are awesome. The 2 of Wands, meaning slow and steady steps towards the positive. Be proud of yourself with the 6 of Wands, and whatever, this is judgment. I know the word doesn't come up, but judgment, that means that what you are doing is your correct path. What you're experiencing now is your correct path. So I'll bless you and leave you with that. I've got hypnicity. I know you're not here, hypnicity. Oh, but oh my gosh. So if anybody text her, tell her that it's 1.25, 1 hour and 25 minutes into the show. I did her reading, if anybody catches her. But I have this idea that you might, I just want to acknowledge something, because I have the reverse magician card. So upright means you have everything you need to move forward except confidence. Reverse means you don't even have you don't feel you have everything you need to step forward. But the next 3 cards are major cards. So this is your spirit guide saying you do have it. You're grounded in the Emperor. You're exaltated in the High Priestess. And you have the Star of Hope.
Oh, go girl.
I know.
Wow.
You may not feel it, but you are. Also, the last card is the 4 of Pentacles. You know where all of your, all the bones are buried. You know your stuff. You know exactly where to retrieve everything. So that might be some of the reason why you are feeling a little odd today. Zelina Donna, I hope I said that right. Zelina Donna, this is for you. You are, I don't know if you're here, but, Hermit card comes out. And good for you. You're doing some good work. So I do have, so the Hermit means that is telling, hi, I'm glad you're here. The Hermit tells me you've spent time in prayer, basically, with Spirit. And I've got the reverse Tower, meaning you're kind of rebuilding. Oh, hypnicity. I'm glad yeah. Oh, wonderful. So the reverse Tower, the worst is over, I like to say, because you've already decided, okay, I'll rebuild, I'll restructure again, right? And it's going to be on your own terms. I'm going to be a little tough on you. And here it is. Ground yourself. I've got the Hierophant reversed. So I think if you stop doing all the protocols that you've learned, there's such good evidence that we all need protocols and rituals to get into the room of knowing. This card here says you don't need that anymore. You've graduated, and your work with the 7 of Pentacles, the work you've already done, you're going to be benefiting from it. So yes, you can still have a wonderful relationship with God, with Spirit, with your spirit guides. But to be with them just takes an instant. It doesn't mean you have to meditate or drink certain things, but you can drink wine. Drinking wine will get you there. So
that was Jesus' first miracle. That's a sign, right?
That's right. Maria, I will not have time to read you tonight. We've already been an hour and a half.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I always like to I need to do the paid donations first, of course, and then we had a few of the other ones, which is fine. You don't have to donate to get a reading, and a lot of times what is said to another, you can pick it up. It's like Spirit was saying, yeah, listen to that. Oh no, don't listen to that. Yeah, listen to that. Oh, I can pick this up, and just follow along. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate every single one of you, especially the members who have been donating a small amount every month, which keeps me afloat. Thank you, sincerely. And all the subscribers. And Lalit, I'm so happy you're back on our Fridays.
I am too.
And
We're
so
ready to go. I'm ready to go. The next 2 weeks are dedicated only to this, getting blast off.
Blast off. Awesome. Okay. Well, again, I'm very, very happy with everybody. I'm sorry we went so long, but I sure did enjoy every single reading we did and everything we talked about. God bless you all. Stay safe. Until next time, don't talk badly about yourself to yourself, because we love you and I want you to love you too. Okay. So be